Hey everyone, Ran1 here. Welcome back to more Pokemon Colosseum. Last time, we called the Shadow Pokemon, I think. And this time, we're gonna be tackling another side mode of sorts. Now, if you're curious, I went ahead and purified every single Shadow Pokemon. This is important for getting the 100% reward. Don't want to go to battle now, and actually, no, we don't want to go to battle now. We want to go to Colosseum battle, actually. We want to do solo battle, and don't want to register Pokemon. Now, in order to get 100% reward, you're going to have to put in your Colosseum Pokemon. This will not count the GBA Pokemon. However, I believe you can put in transfer it in from your GBA Pokemon to your Colosseum in the Fnac City Pokemon Center, and use them that way. You cannot use it from GBA directly. Now, I might be a bit under-leveled, but that's okay. With this, but that's okay. I would like to override that. And now for this, we want to go to Mount Battle. I don't think it matters, but I'm gonna do double battles. Just because that's kind of what we're used to around for the entirety of the game. And now we're going to take on Mount Battle Challenge. Now, unfortunately, these first, like the majority of the first few areas, you're going to be find some like first stage Pokemon though. So. Forgive me if I have to cut a lot, though, but... So yeah, I'll just... Basically, we're trying to get to the end, and battle every last person here on Mount Battle. And if you're curious, you cannot use items during this. You dare say an ice type against me? Yeah, maybe I should have attacked the Sandshrew instead last turn. So yeah, that's probably gonna be what it's like for like the first 40 battles or so. And should you go the entire battle without losing a single one of your team members, you'll get a continue. You're going to want to stock up on as many continues as possible in these early stages. No, I don't want to. You're going to want to stock up on as many continues as possible, because during the later stages you're going to need them. Especially if you're under-leveled. Spoink and Azurill. I have to remember that Azurill's not part of not part of the water type yet. It doesn't gain that typing until after it evolves. And I have to also remember that it's not part fairy type either, because that didn't exist back in 2004. Another interesting thing about Azurill is that its gender ratio is 75-25, 75 being male and 25 being 75 being female and 25 being male. But its evolution Meryl is 50-50. I think if memory serves me correctly, one third of all Azurills become male when they evolve. In other words, they grow it. Yeah, Ghost is physical in this generation. I have to remember that. It didn't become special. Well, Shadow Ball specifically didn't become special until Generation 4. Which was kind of a bummer for Pokemon like Gengar, since it had higher special attack than physical attack. And both of its stabs were kind of, well, they were purely physical. Kind of the opposite of like a lot of dark, a lot of dark types. Like Troodon has a lot more physical attack. I believe Sharpedo has a lot of physical attack, and Sneasel has a lot of decent enough physical attack. But the problem is that Dark, Ice, and Water are all special types in this generation, which really sucked if you had any of those typings and you were a physical attacker. Yeah, you're probably going to see Marshall on a lot of these teams. Maryland, Letty, but that actually works out pretty nice since May has an electric type move, and Banana has a grass type move. We'll just do that, and we already know where this is going, so yeah. Now we have a Snubble. What I find crazy is that Snubble was actually one of the few Johto Pokemon that were actually revealed shown off in the first movie, like one generation before its debut. And I think that was the same short that both Charizard trying and Meryl. But you all have to realize that the first Johto Pokemon that was ever revealed was actually all the way back in the first episode with Ho-Oh. Yeah, this guy just has a bunch of baby Pokemon. Well, I guess to be fair, Baltoy and Meryl. Well, Meryl's already evolved by this generation's standings, and because it did get pre-evolution in this generation, kind of like how Wobbuffet did. And Baltoy's just an unevolved Pokemon. I guess Lotad is too, though, but sorry, I reckon I lost. We're now at 20th of the way there. Yeah, thankfully I don't have to worry about Sturdy in this generation, because it just it stops one-hit KO moves like Fissure and Sheer Cold. But in Generation 5, it actually got buffed to where the Pokemon flat out cannot be knocked out in one hit. So it basically acts like a passive Focus Sash. And there was actually a strategy with Aron, level 1 Aron specifically, with Sturdy and the Shell Bell, that basically meant that it could live forever and just win by firing off some very powerful moves. And because it had the Shell Bell equipped, it could just re-heal it, fully heal itself, and be back at full HP, requiring 2 moves. Surskit and Zigzagoon. Not the greatest Pokemon, but they are early route Pokemon. Zigzagoon being basically the Rattata of Gen 3, but slightly better since it has the ability Pick Up, which can pick up items. Yeah, a strategy you could do in the GBA games is, especially early on, is to you could have your starter and then like 5 pick up Zigzagoons just to get some really good items, because I believe how pickup works is you get better items depending on the level of the Pokemon pickup Pokemon, because I believe it's level based. And they actually did add some pretty good items later on. So yeah, just have most of your team be Zigzagoons and just then just run around for like 10 to 20 minutes, and you're bound to get something. You can even train your Zigzagoons up if you want it, because you get the experience share very early on in that game. In those games, since you just need to do some specific story beats in order to get it. Yeah, it probably won't matter, since they both are gonna just die to an EQ anyway. So, and nothing except for steel types up until Generation 6 resist dragon. So, and the only thing on our team that was dragon was steel type was her Beldum, but she there's like a pretty small likelihood that she picks it. And of course Machop tanks it. Yeah, the Machop family does have better defense than you might think. I mean, it is good that we're getting this many continues, because we're probably going to need them. Yeah, because during the end of during like the last 20 or so floors, we're going to be like 20 or so battles. I'm probably going to be burning through like a lot of them, just because it's just that tough. It's kind of like the Pit of 100 Trials, where like the first 80 or so floors are really that spectacular. Which at the time of recording this video, the 1000 Year Door remake playthrough already would have been finished. So just to give you guys a grand understanding of how far ahead I am. Of course, they're faster than me. Great. I won't be able to get a continue now. You kind of asked for it. Thunderbolt on Wingull, and then I'll do Ice Beam on Doduo. I think in one of the strategy guides for Red and Blue, it says that Zubat is a rare Pokemon, which is the furthest, which is the boldest lie I've ever seen for a Pokemon game, since they appear in every single damn cave in just about every single mainline Pokemon game. Alright, 10th of the way there. 50 Poke Coupons. Yeah, continue. Since this episode probably won't be as long after editing, because we've been going for 29 minutes. Oh, a bunch of bugs. That'll be prime targets for Fly and Flamethrower. Because like no matter what, she has to pick at least 2 bug types, and this makes it even better since I'm leading with Bug Draw. Oh wow, I actually survived. Not for much longer, it won't. Yeah, Plusle and Minor best used together though, but even then, that doesn't stop them from being bad. Same thing with Volbeat and Elamisa. They were meant to be used together, but again, they were kind of, well, not good. They're probably just she's probably just using it for just so I don't get like no damage run on her or something. It's not very effective. Yet it was somehow strong enough to take out one hit. Oh no, we failed. Oh no. I mean, that's kind of the whole point. Yeah, I just thought of something about a release game, though, but I'll look it up after this video, though. Probably won't matter when this video goes up, but since I'll probably have some other recorded videos of the game, though, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. I might want to do that for my next project, though. You guys have no idea what I'm even talking about, and probably don't even know what I'm talking about until that day comes. Oh my God, he has Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip on his team, and he has Pikachu as well. We have to prepare. We have to prepare ourselves for any possible scenario. It's the Mudkip, my boy! Or girl, never assume. Yeah, because there is a 12.5% chance that... oh, it actually is a female. Yeah, there is a 12.5% chance that any of the starters can be female. But most of the time, you're just going to get male starters, though. And Trico, okay. Oh god, that probably means that he has Torchic on his team. I mean, if he has Trico and Mudkip on his team, there's almost no way that he has Torchic on his team. Possibly. Well, time to find out if I'm right. Yep, I knew it. I see. This NPC is a person of culture as well. Now we go for the Sky Uppercut. It just its fainting animation just makes it look like it got hit in the stomach. It's like, oh! Or no, maybe it's the gecko equivalent of the oh my spleen. It's the Johto starters. Two of them are weak to. Two of them are weak to water. Three of them are weak to ice. But the problem is that my only ice user is weak to grass. Two more weak, also weak to grass. Yeah, this might miss, but it's better to use a super effective move than to not use one at all. That could potentially mean that he's not using one or two of the starters and Chikorita, so he's not using Totodile. Chikorita kind of got screwed over in its debut generation since both of the first two gym leaders are weak to its are super effective against its type, and literally none of the Johto gym leaders are weak to Chikorita stabs even after it's fully evolved. And it literally just has, and even when fully evolved, it basically has Venusaur's stat arrangement. It's just that it swapped its special attack stat with its physical defense, which I don't know what they were thinking with that. But like, at least it's not as bad as the Pikachu in Yellow, though. Because at least Chikorita can evolve. You ruined it! You ruined everything! I was expecting you to have the Kanto starters because the person 2 battles before you had the Hoenn starters, and the person before you had the Johto starters. Like, what kind of blasphemy is this? And Houndour. Probably has a Dark or a Ghost type move though, but more likely Dark since I don't think Houndour or Houndoom can really learn many Ghost type moves aside from maybe Shadow Ball. Okay, the Sky Uppercut has to hit. Okay, it did. It doesn't have that bad of accuracy, but it has not the greatest accuracy in the world. Okay, that was Battle 15. Now it comes in 16. So yeah, we're literally 3/20ths away from the top. All water types. Interesting. All of them are weak to electric, which is nice since May has Thunderbolt. Yeah, electric is a big weakness of water type Pokemon typically. Yeah, you could also say grass, but the problem is that some Pokemon have some water types have a type that resists grass, like Tentacool being a poison type, Gyarados being a flying type, Kingdra being a dragon type. And Sweet Kiss, great. Now I'm going to be confused, I think. Yep. And I got the Thunderbolt through. Nice. And a crit on top of it, too. Probably would have survived without that crit. Yeah, the love to survive, but then again, Breloom doesn't have the greatest special attack in the world. And great. And it hit itself, great. I feel like this is going the other way. And all grass types. And at least Lombre is neutral to fire because of its water typing. Everything else, I feel less fortunate for. Since everything else on his team is weak to fire. Lombre and Cacnea. At least Cacnea doesn't gain its dark typing until after it evolves. 2 crits in a row. Okay, 3 times, 2 of them being crits. Like, just most of the time, it just feels like they hit 5 times for whatever reason. But when you use it, it only hits like twice. Conspore. I can see somewhat see your Polygon count. Lowering speed harshly. Lowering speed harshly is kind of a problem since the speed dictates who goes first in a turn. And you're probably gonna live since you use that synthesis. Oh nope, never mind. It didn't even matter. Would have used Iron Tail, but that itself has not the greatest accuracy in the world. what are you saying at first? Delibird can fight Brava. I was half expecting him to use Rhyhorn and Voltorb first. But that ice type seems to be is a bit of a problem. But we can take care of it. It's not that big of a deal. Quick attack. I don't really know if it can learn that. If it can, it probably is like an egg move or something, because I do not remember that quick attack being in its moveset. Or maybe it can, it's just that probably like some level up move past level 45 or something. Okay, now that both Pokemon don't have an immunity to ground, I can finally use the Earthquake strat. Well, since Centra's down, I don't. Well, might as well just be using a single target ground type move at this point. Might as well just be using Bulldoze. Oh wait, that move doesn't exist yet. It won't exist for like another couple of generations. Alright, 18. And now on to 19. Majority weak to ground, and the last two are weak to electricity. But half of them are weak to grass. Ubitar and Minun. Substitute? This ain't competitive Pokemon, what is this? I mean, I guess in all fairness, it could have tried to survive at least one attack, but then again, it has to sack a bit of its HP in order just to put off the substitute. Because I believe it takes your max HP and cuts it by a fourth, and whatever HP you pay, however much HP the substitute has. So it's like really good. It's like really good for like Pokemon that have like a lot of HP. She sent out so many Pokemon on her right, and yet I can't even beat a single Minun. All right, both of them will be taking neutral damage to the Earthquake, though. But Salamence goes first. Yeah, I'll just do Dragon Claw and Flamethrower. Oh, it actually survived. And it survived too. Great. exactly 20 damage. Let's just take out the dust toxic flamethrower. And he's probably gonna send out another 11. Oh, okay. Now Earthquake's basically just offline for the most part. Since both of them are flying. A great battle, he says, as he KOs none of my Pokemon. Alright, that does it for Area 2. And 100 Poke Coupons. Alright. Should I go on? Yeah. I think I'll end it here. Next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we're going to be tackling Area 3 of Mount Battle and hopefully tackling Area 4 as well. See you guys then. Until then, have a great day.